Hello, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen. I am Mackie McCandlish, drafting Innistrad 8-4. We have opened up Sever the Bloodline, which is a perfectly reasonable card for any deck that has black or is splashing black. We want to wheel... Okay, somebody probably gets into white. Red is gonna get taken. I love Rage Thrower, but I don't think we're gonna see him. Green is strong. A lot of stuff is strong here except for blue. So maybe we can be blue because blue is looking cut to the next person. But that's just sort of getting ahead of myself, I guess. And then a ton of blue! Unfortunately, so much blue that we can't cut it. This guy's not bad and sealed, but I haven't seen him... I'll probably lose to him after saying this, but I haven't seen him do things in draft at all, which is interesting. For me, between the three, I guess Lantern Spirit too, taking the Scab Goliath, I don't know, it's... Silent Departure is such a key piece of the blue puzzle, and you don't really want a bunch of Goliaths unless you have some sort of crazy wall thing going. The black cards are not nearly as attractive, so it's the Departure or the Goliath, or the Think Twice. Fine, don't rush me. Okay, blue goes away, red comes in strong, and we've got Vampire Interlopers. I think we should just hedge and take the volley at this stage. I think maybe I overvalue this guy. It's possible. I will not deny the possibility that I overvalue him. White comes back. I think we just take a 6-drop here, especially since we might not get to play this one. Temblar would probably be the next card, or maybe Cathar. I don't know. The rest of the deck pack is not as nearly as attractive as the Geistcatcher rig. Okay, now I have to make color decisions. We're seeing a decent black card, a decent red card, a pretty decent white card, but I mean, white is looking fairly open, especially with the Dearly Departed, but that probably means we don't get as much white back on pack 3. Is the Ghoul a good enough thing? The Ghoul is good. Ashmouth is good. I'm not... There was a lot of red coming. I'm going to give the edge to the Ghoul here. We've got Curiosity. We've got Zombie Summoning. After I've already paid 6, I can buy all my future 6-drops. That's great. I'd love to do this someday, but not a day that I want to win on. So Altar's Reap, Feral Ridge Wolf, Sensory Deprivation, Curiosity. So it's a cool picture. Seems like a greedy card. I'm gaining more respect for Sensory Deprivation. Altar's Reap would be fine, but we'll round out my colors a little bit. We can be 3-color. Don't really have a strong human thing yet. I think the Wolves are the strongest card here. I'm just going to go by card strength for pack 1, I think. Nothing else here, really. I mean, Silver Chase Fox gets close, but I've got enough colors as it is. This is on the weaker side. Dream Twist can help you get Scab Goliath. Brain Weevil can be mildly annoying and good for Morbid. Expensive Morbid Activator. Vampires are a creature. I don't know, none of these cards are cards that I love to play. I think I'll just take the enabler in case I end up going that direction. If I'm red-black, I want this. If I'm not, I want this. My blue is not so awesome that I, by any stretch of the imagination, that I'm actually tied to playing it. So maybe we take a chance on the bumpin' deck. The Halberg's definitely better, but I don't have anything that actually does anything with Morbid yet. So we will go a little black. Not that one. I think we're more black-red than we are blue. The blue sort of dried up, and we probably should have not taken this over whatever it is we took it over. So we really sort of got 8 cards there, and could have gotten another decent red card at some point. But the colors were kind of shifting, and if we open really good blue, I could see us being blue still. Some good white, and a little bit of, had mixed results with the Hanweir Man. Got dead weight, which is just straight out good. Got Unburial Rites, which probably is going to be tough to play. Not impossible. I think we just take the removal. We got Ludwig, and we don't have anything else good here. We've got Deranged Assistant and Ludwig and Kessig-Wolf. And we got Battleground Geist. I think we could be blue-black, splash some red for Brimstone Volley, and maybe Bump in the Night. It's either that or Deranged Assistant. It's not really accelerating anything yet, but helps us get the Goliath in. This is speculative, but I think it's better than taking the Wolf at this point. So, heading down this road, it looks like the white's wide open, the blue's getting taken a bit, the red is not really being taken. So it's kind of like a last chance to get on the red train and go Rakish Air, but I don't think it synergizes as well with what we have as would a Deranged Assistant. But I'm feeling like a blue card got taken here, so I'm wondering if this blue I've got is enough to justify having blue in my colors, and I don't think it is when it's clearly more red-white that's open. You're still going to get something. Or not. That was questionable. Then there's the question of, do we splash the black instead? Red-blue. I think you have to take Cultist over this, and nothing else here is takeable by this deck. So, yeah, not super pleased so far. Overpriced for where we are in the pick order. But I'm not taking another Fortress Crab. Could take an Iron Dude. Crappity crap, crappity crap. Mixed color Sigs. I zigged when I should have zagged. I'm not really a fan of this guy, to be honest with myself. Bring back zombies. Don't have that many, but I do have some. Green is pretty open. I don't know, double Ghoul Razor ain't that impressive to me. At this point, I'm almost tempted to just try to Spectral Flight it. Sadly. 2-drop. Risky play. Yeah, this is, I know, looks strange, but I'm feeling it. Feeling the desperation set in. I have some things that could hit really hard, so maybe this combo's up. It's altogether not a pretty scene in any case. I don't really want to be red dependent. I don't have enough humans for that. We get the red back, but we get a scab. Scalb. It's the bump deck. The bump deck with a heavy blue theme. Not exciting. Not exciting. Not exciting. Not exciting. Not exciting. Not exciting. It may be time to take the land. It's either the land or the second cultist, but does that have a hope of working? Double red, single blue, single black with maybe the Ghoul Razor. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap. Not to be depressing. Four drops, heavy 4-drop, double red. These do not do the same things at all. I'm going to take the fixer. Fix to fix. Okay, we're passing Corpse Lunge for a bat, which is debatable. No, I think it's okay. Sacrifice, but I don't have any morbid, so... Oh, deck just got half decent. Off of 1 card, it got half decent. Well, must be a good card. Sometimes I wonder if my humming is what makes my videos sometimes show up as having copyrighted songs in them. I think it's bullshit. But nobody's sued me yet. Evil Twin is a good card for this deck. These 3 cards are also good, but Evil Twin edges them out. Morbid. Okay, so we view the Morbid, but it's expensive. Versus the Harvest Pyre, which doesn't work well with our deck. Versus the Trepanation Blade. Yeah, okay. Fed Snake will get us some Morbid, I'm confident. See, now we've got a bunch of things that like things dying, but we got it at the end of halfway through pack 3, so... Oh well. That's not me. Well, I think we get the Hallberg here, and we get more Morbid powers. I mean, what else am I going to take here? Shimmering Grotto, or Ghost Quarter. Technically, the Ghost Quarter is probably better. Because it protects you from some nonsense, and it costs less, even if it's not as widely useful. Or, I mean, however you best describe that. Even if it's not. Cultist helps us mill things. But we don't actually have any flashback, except for Dream Twist. Well, we got Bump in the Nights. And Sever the Bloodline. So we do have some. Yeah, Cultist edges it out. Morbid Dude. I have won games off on Night Terrors. And Curse of Oblivion can be a terrific card against certain decks, so I'm glad to pick one up. And we will build a deck, and we will play with it, and we'll do something. We will talk about whether or not we should have taken another one of these over a Mana Fix. And that'll be a fascinating conversation. When I draw the land, and I'm like, that could have been a guy that would have finished him off. Are we going to play Bump in the Night? That is the question. Interesting spread. Hold on. Yeah, maybe the Grotto would have been better. I used the Grotto recently and it was fairly successful, but I felt the extra mana was painful. But this destroys the extra mana forever, so I don't know. It does get useful against certain cards. Now, I'm not even sure if we even play the Ghost Quarter. We just play a Sulphur Falls. I don't know that we need these two or not. Many choices, many choices. We've got flyers that could do amazing things with this. Scab Goliath can do amazing things with this. This guy can do amazing things with this. That's 3 cards that could do, and Banshee could be decent with it. That's a lot of cards that, and even he's not horrible with it. So let's tentatively put it in. I think if we did, we'd have to go here. Don't know that we've got enough ghouls to make Ghoul Razor that appealing. I kind of want to Bump in the Night. That's what the red was for. I kind of want to just go for it. If we did this crazy mix of nonsense, what would it look like? The crazy rushy damage Fortress Crab deck. Something there doesn't line up. Do we get? No, we want Fence Snake in there for sure. This is a funny deck. The crab is pretty questionable. What does the crab do for us? It buys us time for these things, if the game even gets that long. The crab shuts down a lot of stuff. He's questionable more there for curve than anything else. But if we're playing enough black, then might as well we not just play the Ghoul Razor. I don't know. We've only got 1, 2. Don't have many ghouls. And some guy down here. Some guy down here. This is interesting. It's different. It's not without flaws. It's got a little flexibility on the sideboard. So cool. Dream of paradise. Paradise.
We've got Spider Bjornerud, the Rookie of the Year contender, against Makeis O'Hara. And we have Christopher Jonassen up against Ryuichiro Ishida. It's time for the 2011 Magic the Gathering Team World Championship Final. And welcome to the 2011 Magic the Gathering World Championship Team Final here in San Francisco by the Bay. We are getting ready for Japan against Norway, and we are going to begin on the front table in Legacy with Andreas Nordahl of Team Norway playing No Katsu up against Tomoya Fujimoto with Show and Tell.
Alright, we got a Volcanic Island leading off here. He's going to brainstorm.
Days in hand, Progenitors, Jace the Mind Sculptor, a show and tell. You see a Swords to Plowshares, Dryad Arbor being drawn by Andreas Nordar.